Alright everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Final Fantasy II, yet again. When we last left off, we were trying to do the Sunfire stuff, and pretty much what happened was the game could not read the code of the disc and such forth, and I wasn't able to proceed with the game. So what I ended up having to do was I had to spend $10 on the PSN to buy this game so that I could keep playing it. So I revived this Let's Play through the power of money, and hopefully I don't have to do that too much, because I don't really have too much money to spend. So, yeah, pretty much where we last left off, though, was legitimately the cutscene that's about to happen couldn't be played because the game wasn't being read properly by my PS3. I tried 2 different discs of the exact same game. Both of them did not work, so I ended up having to pay $9.99 on the PSN just to actually proceed with this game. So, something I did find out, though, is there's a Final Fantasy III for the PSN that I can buy that's only playable on PSP, but I think if I do it through remote play, I'll be able to record it for you guys. Don't get your hopes up, though. I don't know if it's going to happen anytime soon. Hopefully it happens by the time I finish this game. But ideally, I would like to play that game to complete the series for YouTube, but I won't be playing Final Fantasy 2-2 or 10-2 or 13-2, but I will play the first that come out of each game or whatever. And I believe that's Sid on the airship being abducted right now, which kind of sucks, but that'll make sense a little bit later. Since I've already played this game, I kind of remember stuff. So, spoiler alert, that was Sid's airship, because he's the only person who actually has an airship, so I don't really know how that's a spoiler, but he got abducted. And when I was grinding earlier, I found this forest, which is kind of nice, because we can just grab this, or not. There we go. You've caught a chocobo! Yay! So now pretty much what we can do is we can use the chocobo to run everywhere, or we could just jump right back into there. We can use the chocobo to go across the world map without running into random encounters and such forth. And of course they have the great chocobo music in the background, because it's chocobo music and everybody loves it. Don't say you don't, because you do. Recording wise today, what I would like to do with this game is I have no idea where I'm going. What I want to do with this game today is I would like to get to a point in the game where I can't actually go any farther. Like, I physically cannot fight the enemies or anything. But we'll see how well I can do that. Hopefully it's not too bad, but if it takes too long to get to that point, then I'll probably stop. But like, if this recording lasts for more than, I want to say, 3 hours, I'll probably take a break. Can I? Sweet, alright. We'll be using that chocobo again later in a sec, because I do remember where we had to go, because this part of the game was actually really confusing to me as a kid, so I remember this part the most. This is probably the part that people would get stuck at the most, I guess. But I remember this pretty vividly. Even though this was probably like 2 or 3 years ago. Maybe even longer. I have no idea. Princess went to fetch you from Cassian personally so she could thank you for all of your help. And we can't give him anything, I don't think. Please save my daughter. So, pretty much what happened was while we were at Cassian, she wanted to go thank us, and she got in trouble. And if you can't put two and two together, she was probably on that airship, and she probably just got abducted with Sid. So that's why we have to go find the Dreadnought now, which I didn't understand as a kid. I I legitimately thought that we just had to go back to Cassian. And when I went back to Cassian, nothing happened when I was a kid. And I was like, what the fuck? So I spent like 6 hours trying to figure out where the fuck to go in Cassian. And then finally I left Cassian. I found out where the Dreadnought was. And I just randomly boarded the Dreadnought. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, how was I supposed to know I was supposed to go find the ship? God damn it. But yeah, what I'm going to be doing with the Final Fantasy series in general is I'm probably going to be playing a Final Fantasy game along with 2 other games until I run out of Final Fantasy games to play. So there's going to be like 2 episodes of a Final Fantasy every single day. Unless, of course, something goes wrong, like last time, where I had to take a break from playing Final Fantasy because stupid bullshit with my PS3, not being able to read the disc, and all that good fun stuff. But this also means that I can revive people with the church now, rather than having to buy the Phoenix Downs. If you guys didn't know, before what would happen is I would go to the stupid, like, little church place and talk to the statue, and then as I get revived, the game would glitch and do all the techno, like, weird, trippy color shit that it did when we hit that cutscene, so I actually had to grind my way up to getting enough money just to buy a Phoenix Down, just to revive a party member when they died. But hopefully we don't have to worry about that anymore, because our party is pretty strong for the area we're in, and we should have pretty much no troubles with most of the next part of the game. We might even be able to get to the end of the game with the party that we have right now. I don't want to rely on that, though. I'd like to go grind and level up and try and get the max amount of HP and MP and stuff, because that's what I do in Final Fantasy games. I like to actually put myself through, like, the physical pain of getting to level 99 with all your party members and stuff. But since this game doesn't have a level up system, I'm just going to max out the health and MP. I probably won't max out the spells or the attack or anything like that, but I will max out the HP and MP, because those are the 2 most important parts, I would say. Especially since they have a, like, end game weapon at the end of the game that you can pick up, which is kind of random. Like, you can legitimately get that sword and kill the end boss with no troubles. That's how powerful that weapon is. But if I don't find it, I won't use it. If I do find it, I'll probably use it, though. Also, I haven't slept in a really long time. It's probably been about 24 hours since I've slept. Which is kind of crazy, because I would usually on a regular basis try and sleep before 24 hours is up, kind of thing. You know, try and be a normal human being. But recently I've had the most messed up sleep schedule where I sleep like super duper late. Or I guess really early, actually. I usually go to bed at like 5 a.m., which is really messed up. And then I wake up at like 3 p.m. or sometimes I go to bed at 12 p.m. and wake up at 3 p.m., which is really bad. But today I've actually made it all the way to 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. I should say. And hopefully I don't fall asleep anytime like in the near future, because I would like to just stay up until say 10 p.m. so I can try and realign my sleep schedule so that I'm not recording videos at like 2 in the morning, because it's really weird to record a video in like pitch black darkness, or look outside I should say and see pitch black darkness, because I usually have my light on when I record. Also, I'm sure it probably pisses off my neighbors quite a bit when I record at 2 in the morning, because our walls do not separate our houses very well. Like, I live in a complex, or, yeah, I guess a complex. And if you guys don't know what that is, pretty much one person's house is connected to the other person's house, and there's only a wall separating them. So if somebody's sleeping on one side and some dude's, like, yelling on the other side, then it's probably not too great for the person that's trying to sleep, and vice versa. So it gets pretty annoying sometimes. Like, I don't want to point fingers or anything, but the people, like, that live beside me, so fucking noisy in the morning. It's crazy. Like, it legitimately sounds like there's an elephant falling down a staircase on their side of the fence, and it's crazy. I almost feel like going over to their house and knocking on the door and being like, "Are you okay? Like, did somebody die just now?" But part of that is the fact that they have, like, 3 kids. And, they're not super old kids like me. Like, I'm almost 18. My birthday's coming up pretty soon. But their kids are, like, I don't even think their kids are anywhere near, like, 10. 2 of them are definitely not 10 years old yet. One of them might be, like, 11 or 12. But still, that's pretty young, and young people tend to make a lot of noise. Not trying to sound like old grandpa from next door, but usually kids like to bounce around on furniture and stuff when they are children. Because I did the same when I was young, and it pissed everybody off. But I did it anyway. The other reason why I don't want to spend any money on, like, buying new video games is because I'm trying to save money, so to speak. Trying to get, like, a head start on moving out and stuff, which I'm still trying to get a job, actually. I'm going to try and get a job at 7-Eleven so I can get, like, minimum wage or whatever. I don't feel like going to college or university to get a, so to speak, beneficial job that pays really well, because I don't really care. I don't care. As long as I have enough food to have internet, or, wow, enough money to have internet, enough food. As long as I have enough cash flow to have food and internet, then I don't really care. Because that means I can upload video games to YouTube and commentaries and such forth. What the fuck? I can upload videos to YouTube and eat and survive and pay bills and stuff. And you never know, maybe one day I'll actually make money off of this to the point where I can actually pay bills and stuff with YouTube money, which would be really nice. Like, I don't mean I need a lot of money. What the fuck is up with this chocobo, man? I don't mean I need a lot of money, I'm just talking, like, enough to occasionally go buy a video game off of the money off of YouTube, so that I don't have to be pretty much buying things for YouTube, which isn't making me money. But that being said, even if I never do make money off of YouTube, I probably will never stop producing videos for this channel, or any channel in the future that I might have. But hopefully I don't have to have another channel. Just saying, like, if I do end up losing this channel because of stupid reasons, then I will have to make a new channel and pretty much restart everything in the world of gaming, but that's fine. But yeah, if I never make money off of YouTube, I really don't care. I mean, technically I make money now, but I don't make a lot. Like, I make